Hello, Scorpio, Sagittarius cuspers. Thank you so much for taking time out, stopping by my channel and watching this video. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your thumbs up. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click on subscribe. I do go live periodically, so if you're interested in knowing when that happens, click on the bell next to the subscribe button. I do ask, because this is general energy and it will not resonate with everyone. I do ask my guides to please provide a message, no matter how small or large, within each of these readings for each person that is going to watch it, something that can resonate and help them, because that's why we do this, my guides and I, is because we want to help people. And if you are interested in a private reading, the email address is below, psychicgenb@gmail.com. All right, guys. So pulled your oracle card. We're using the Magical Unicorns oracle cards. Finish what you've started. Cuspers? You've started something important. Now it's time to complete it. Really? Okay. So they've asked me to pull a deck that has no reversals. Let's see what's going to happen for you. What? Okay. Wow. Seems like there's something big coming for you. And May is a month of building. We're using 5. Okay. Okay. So we're going to use. All right. Wow. Heavy hitters here. Oh, okay. 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 All right. So my guide just told me they want me to read justices if it was in the reverse position. So here we go. You were holding yourself back. The reason you're not able to move forward, we have here the 10 of Swords down here below the Justice, as well as the Devil. This is you. So this is already feeling like the Scorpio reading. So if you're more Scorpio, please tune into that video. So you're the one holding yourself back here. You're the one that's, wow. Scorpio also got the 2 of Wands. Okay. Finish what you've started. You took a chance. You took a path here. You began down the path of of spiritual awareness. For some of you, I do feel as though you've began down the path that led more towards paganism. In my personal own humble opinion is that spiritualism is very much based on the pagan religion like Wicca is. I believe that manifestation is just another word for making a spell or performing a spell. You're using energy, and more often in Wicca, they a witch would use herbs, candles, crystal magic. But in paganism, we tend to use, excuse me, in spiritualism, we tend to use a lot of crystals and magic, candles as well. So again, for me, manifestation is magic. That's what it is. And you can call it spiritualism, you can call it paganism, you can call it Wicca, whatever you want to call yourself. You've began down this path. I feel as though that this is very strong message in here. So it will not resonate with everybody. But you've gone down this path. You've started it and you've started this enlightenment. For some of you, I do feel as though a fear came in here. For all of you, I feel as though a fear came in. For some of you, what I feel as though this fear was is because as you began this path down the light, you began to shine. And as you shine in this white light, you will attract negative onlookers who are wanting to tap into your light, wanting to feed off of your light. You may have had a bad situation happen with a ghost. I'm feeling this message very, very strongly here, a negative entity or something like that. And this fear pushed you off and kept you from developing, kept you from wanting to stay on this path. But that is done. That is a lesson you had to learn. May I please tell you that surrounding yourself in white light does not protect you as much as surrounding yourself in gold or silver light. Gold and silver are neutral and they are very protective energies and colors. White is protective, however, it does bring more attention to you because as you shine in this white light, the dark can see you even brighter and will pay more attention to you and your path and what you're doing. And if they like it, they're going to latch on to you. So you've went through something rough. It scared you and kept you from wanting to go down your path. Perhaps you did run into a negative entity. Perhaps this negative energy you ran into was actually from a living person wanting to hold you back, telling you were a sinner, telling you or do something wrong. Well, those are all tests on this path to greatness here. And this path to enlightenment, this path to where you belong, where you should be. I am feeling like even if what I'm saying, if it isn't exactly about spiritualism, paganism, or Wicca, that this message will still resonate as in you began to make towards an achievement here. So your situation is that in May, you need to continue working towards this achievement. You need to continue working through the battles. There are lessons to be learned. Learning, for example, that investing all of your paycheck instead of only investing maybe a quarter of your paycheck and then losing it all. Well, that was a lesson. It was a tough ass lesson. It sucked, but it was a lesson nonetheless that you had to learn so that you knew that you needed to be more wise with your money, that you needed to budget and only invest what you could, and to not always believe what other people say about this investment being a sure thing. So don't believe what other people say about the path, the spiritual path you are on. I feel as though the spiritual path you are on is the path for you. And it may include being enlightened in a completely different way other than the examples I have given. It could be an enlightenment towards Buddhism, could be an enlightenment towards being a Reiki energy worker or a Shambhala energy worker. Okay. But this path that you began was the correct path. And whatever this came in, this fear that came in, is now got you holding yourself back, pinning yourself down, keeping yourself from greatness. And yes, I'm using the word greatness. I want to. May is about you reevaluating this choice and seeing that you need to finish what you've started. I feel this very strongly. Whatever this is you began, but you put the kibosh on, it's time to stop. Been watching way too much Marvel movie, way too many Marvel movies lately. I literally saw Thor's hammer being set down and it not moving, and nobody else could move it but you in this situation where you need to reach up, pick the hammer up, and move forward because you're the only one with the power to do so. You're the only one with the power to do so. So do it. Stop holding yourself back. I'm going to help you with that energy. It's your choice whether to decide to take it or not, because you have free will. But with a little magic, I'm reversing the devil and helping you if you so choose to take this help energetically from myself and my guides, mostly my guides, because let's face it, that's where all the knowledge comes from. They would like to help you release yourself from what has been holding you back. All right, let's wrap it up with a whispers of love for our Scorp Sag Cuspers. Scorpio Sag Cuspers. Felt like you needed a theme song right then. This one or this one? That one it is. Spiritual connection. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. This relationship with the path you've begun, with this spiritual enlightenment path that you have begun on. You were always meant to do it. You chose it. Whether you were raised in a traditional church or not, this is the path you were always meant to take. You were always meant to be on this path. And May is about reminding you that you have a choice to continue on this path, to finish what you've started. So whatever this goal is, whether it be religion or non-religion, it's still a spiritual path. And the universe is asking you to remember that it's time to go on the spiritual path. Now, a lot of people don't know, but May 1st is Beltane. Beltane is the opposite of Halloween. So May 1st is the opposite of October 31st. So even if you don't, it doesn't feel the same, but it's the same. The energy is the same right now as it is around Halloween. Not as intense, not as dramatic, but it's still the same. So May really is a great month to study spiritual information, religions, whatnots. So I do wish you the best of luck, Scorp Sags. I know that this feels very much a message for just a limited few, but you could take this information for any situation, as in that this is your destiny. So jump on that horse and giddy up.